Someone is experiencing some serious chemistry right now in a connection, and it's got them seriously distracted, sidetracked, even delayed right now by how good this feels. This chemistry is creating some connection here. So if this reading found you, it's meant for you. Take the pieces that fit and leave the pieces that don't. This connection's got you distracted. There's a lot of attraction, there's a spark here, lots of passion, and it's made you feel very sidetracked, very delayed in maybe some things. We are receiving some clarity in this present moment, some truth about some intentions and some honesty here about the way that this connection is going to be moving forward and how maybe the other person feels here. So I do see that there is some left out energy, feeling a little walked away from. This chemistry is showing a lot of attraction, a lot of spark, a lot of fiery energy, sudden attraction. We're gaining some truth. We're gaining a lot of truth on someone's intentions here, on what this chemistry was really about. And now that we're coming into this energy of feeling like we were left out, walked away from, out in the cold, feeling like we were abandoned, we are having to embrace some healing energy in this time and release something that was not a positive energy here. So what do we need to know about the future? Possibilities. I want to know a little bit more. Free-spirited, adventure, risks, and a lot of rejection here. So I do think that this is something you see a lot of possibilities for. You see a lot of possibilities on the horizon for, but I don't necessarily know if the other person is feeling exactly the same way in this. I do think that there is still a chance that we are having irrational fear about this connection here. And so I'm going to explain it this way, as when we get abandoned, like we're feeling in this present moment, we need to embrace healing for ourselves. It doesn't necessarily mean that we're being abandoned in this connection. We see a lot of possibilities moving forward in this connection, in this relationship with this person. We see a lot of possibilities. We see a very free-spirited energy. There's a lot of adventure. You're willing to take the risks, willing to take that leap of faith on this person. But I think with that comes this irrational fear that we're going to be abandoned. That when we are in this place of feeling like we're abandoned, we end up activating, triggering this irrational fear of being rejected, of moving forward into the future and not being able to have a future at all with this person that we are very connected to. But I think that the more that we're coming at this energy with this fearful, irrational fear of being rejected, and the times that we feel like we're being abandoned, even though there's a chance that we're not, being abandoned in this time, and we are just afraid that we are being abandoned. So I want to know more about this rejection and these possibilities. I feel like we are exhausting ourselves out of this fear of abandonment. Every time that we are dismissed or feel like we're pushed off, we're afraid that the person is going to leave, and it is exhausting you. It's completely depleting you, making you feel drained. And this has been a long journey. I think this is something that we need to, right now in this moment, heal from and embrace that this is not the reality. And even if somebody does walk away, even if something does happen to this connection, it doesn't mean it's the end all be all for you. It doesn't mean you're going to end up alone. It doesn't mean that you're going to not be with anybody. It just means this was not the connection for you, and it has to move out of the way to allow the connection that is truly meant for you to come in. So regardless of how this turns out, please trust that the universe has you and is looking out for your highest good in this time, because if this doesn't work out, it just means it wasn't the right thing for you. It just means that you were meant to learn some lessons, and it means that you're getting even closer to the thing that you were divinely meant to come into contact with and come into connection with, and it be a blessing in your life during the right time. This could be it, but you have to be willing to embrace your healing in this time, to embrace the fact that you need to turn towards yourself and understand that in the times that you're feeling abandoned, in the times that you're feeling rejected, to show up for yourself, to create wholeness within yourself and not let it affect your entire day. Definitely, I understand how that can be, because I relate to that entirely, and it's an impossible thing to try to achieve, but it is possible. You've got this. Create that healing and that space and that peace for yourself. Create that balance so that you can go ahead and handle these things as they come up and not let it be something that completely throws you off. So let me get one more card for that past energy. A lot of cloudy judgment, especially with this chemistry here. It's creating a lot of illusions, unbalanced energy, and a lot of distorted energy. We have to be able to show up for ourselves and be able to create that balance, to be able to sort out the unbalanced energy, that distorted energy, and check the illusions that we have inside of our brain about maybe this connection that is just based off of chemistry, not compatibility. So make sure that you are checking your connections. Make sure you are checking for the intimacy that is required here. If there's not super deep intimacy in this connection, question and wonder if you are meant for this, and if it is as deep as you are looking for. Because remember that you have priorities of what you want in relationships. Don't compromise for the fact of just wanting to be with somebody. I believe that you got this. You're doing a great job. There are many blessings coming in for you. And if this reading resonated with you, feel free to let me know in the comments. I'd love to read what you guys have to say. Double tap the video to give it some love. And if you're feeling called to dive in any deeper, feel free to check out the link in my bio for my Fiverr to get a reading or attend my lives. And hopefully I'll see you guys there. Bye.